This is how we play.
I'll have you know I'm losing weight rather rapidly.
You've cast confusion.
Bubbles is not losing weight. Bubbles is eating very well, but
Yeah, I don't
he's
understand.
a growing boy.
Saw that scaling.
He's a growing squid boy.
Saw that scaling the outside of your department, isn't it?
Typing on your behalf, Lampe.
16.
Do we need another D6?
Yeah, do you want me to roll another D6? Alright.
Roll the D6.
I always open the faction table first because I'm dumb. Clicking.
Bubbles! I understand. Hey, I just remember Lady, okay? I like Lady. I forgot that Corey's other snake is named Bubbles.
Oh.
So my cousin Corey has snakes, and so apparently.
Oh, that's horrible.
So apparently Bubbles just, and that's why it makes sense and is pertinent because we're talking about snakes because my character's a snake.
Your character's a snake. I did figure that out eventually.
Snake, not Bubbles the Kraken.
Miriam, stop, please.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
I can still hear you.
Wait, where did you come from?
Oh, that's a horrible echo.
Where'd you go?
I'm echoing?
Where did you come from?
Hello, Matt.
Oh, Matt, hi.
I didn't realize you were here.
Hello there.
I popped in to see if you guys needed somebody, but you were already rolling the die of fate, so...
I mean, if you want to play...
I mean, people should stop popping in at the last minute.
I agree.
And it looks like we're going to have a session 0 on Wednesday, too, at this rate.
Nice.
Depending on...
Sweet.
Congratulations.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
If you would like to play, answer these questions 3. What is my first name?
Okay, I will minimize this. And you rolled a 1, which is quite merciful.
Right.
So there might be survivors.
I think we need to restart something because this echo is obnoxious.
I'm not hearing what you're talking about.
Echoing.
I am also not hearing what you were talking about, but I am also not a part of it.
I think you should disconnect and then reconnect.
Why do I have 2 danger templates?
For extra danger.
Yeah, there's no echo on the stream.
Okay. If I were my art library, what would I put in it?
Is that a hypothetical question?
I think it's a stupid question.
Hello?
Hello.
There we go.
Hello.
Hello?
I mean, I should be,
Hello.
but I'm not.
Hello. Hello.
You want to borrow it?
Hello, hello, hello.
Are these your kids?
I'm running
It's
out.
still echoing.
I'm here to tell you about this really exciting book.
You're not going to have much power.
All right. I have a question.
Should be. What is your question?
Did you... Oh, not for you. Did you follow the link and do you perhaps have Twitch running? Echoing in the background?
Miriam, do you have your tractor?
Yes. I have a tractor. Why?
Just ignore me. Where is random? Okay. Now, bring me this tractor.
Here, and Tinny doesn't have a face yet.
That's because we have not put the... Ring?
The echo...
What are you talking about?
People protest against their bosses to get a better wage.
What?
Yeah.
What's it called? Is there a word for that?
A strike?
My brain insisted.
Strike?
Yeah. Thank you.
I mean, now's really not a time to be taking
I can't...
that approach.
Or the perfect time. It depends.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what's happening at Pie Hole right now.
Because Brad just says that he got a job at the Pie Hole on Broadway, and last I heard they just had a strike about the wages there.
Yeah, sounds like Rad is a scab.
Oh, so he's a spot filling guy. He took a job that was there.
Yeah,
It's possible.
sounds
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I see the workers for hazard raise.
I mean, I'm sorry. When you have to fucking work during a quarantine, I think you have every right to be rude.
Plus,
No offense.
they make
Yep.
less than minimum wage because they're supposed to make it up in tips, and nobody's paying tips because they don't
No.
receive the tips in store anymore. So they were like, well, you
Yeah.
should just pay us the rest of our wage. They
Yeah.
said no, so they
And-
struck.
Wait, that's illegal.
And that's also a
Not
big
in Idaho.
reason why
In
why
Idaho,
things are priced.
Idaho's a right to work state. They
Yeah.
can fire you for any reason.
yeah.
God, that.
In fact, well, it might be illegal because they said that they chose to interpret the employees as having quit, as opposed to firing them, so that they can't get unemployment,
Yeah, really.
which is probably against the law. It depends on what the lawyers have to
My
say about
buddy's
it.
boss did that to him.
Yeah,
Said that he was on furlough because of the quarantine, and then told the Department of what that he quit.
yeah. A lot of them are doing that.
Yeah, it's super fucked up.
So I know a lot of
The
prices.
country is shit.
A lot of prices these days are based on the change being not enough for you to think about keeping it, but enough to tip it.
Yeah. Matt, are you gonna play with us?
I think he's having audio problems.
That's what it sounds like.
Are you Sonar?
I asked a question and then all my audio vanished and I was like, oh.
I think I heard my name.
Yeah, are you gonna play with us?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think
Are
I
you gonna
just
play?
got rid of him.
Crag.
Nice.
Oh, so
That
Bardian,
makes
if you have some money, I could probably give you a make you an answered item while we're back,
Because he'd be right around here, I think.
if you want.
Oh, no, here they are.
Ducky. Tiki had a ducky.
Yeah,
I
sure.
can give you an arrow of comprehend language.
That's
I like that joke. Here's a sword of understanding. Poke people with it, Dak.
Oh, Evelyn. This is a West Marches based campaign setting, so we are in a fantasy Australia sort of location. And what's happening right now is that my character acquired an interesting item previously, and we're trying to find someone who can tell her more about that item, which is a significantly sized golden apple that she got from a fay tree.
So we're the mustard, and there's the bread, and the guild's the meat sometimes.
that was Matt.
You're welcome for that.
That was like so good.
Yeah, I think I missed. I was there, but I think I had taken my headset off for a minute, and I completely missed the entire thing with the sandwich.
That's okay.
Oh, and Matt, I don't know if you heard when he was describing the apple when I did a nature on it.
I did not. What happened?
I got a nat 20, so you had to tell me something. What we learned was the apple is a relic of a prototype of life.
Yeah,
Okay, that's interesting.
yeah.
So there's a lot more to this apple than
The reason it's theorized that the reason unicorns have fancy healing powers is because they eat these apples.
Mm-hmm.
And based on elven heritage, no tree that anyone can remember, at least in my family, has given an apple to somebody.
Yeah.
It's,
But again, the
This
elves
is going-
don't tend to go looking for the Fae. They know better.
Mhm.
They tend to avoid.
and this is also going back probably 1,500 plus years of elf lore.
Yeah.
So this
Which
is a
is-
weird. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, which is very, very weird.
And then we said, don't tell anybody outside of this group that information,
Oh shit! This is the wrong one.
just in case it makes a target or their back.
Which it very much so would.
These are better. No. No. It's the wrong one.
Is it being temperamental?
I'm just so sleepy that I'm bad at my job.
Not fair.
Australia, basically. Yeah, no, it is. Everything is venomous. It's terrible. There are plants that make you kill yourself.
How long has it been since Alon was in that swamp? How many weeks?
Oh, I don't know, 2.
Okay, damn. Then my arcane mark is not on Craig anymore. I was gonna see my magic mark and be like, "Oh, hey, Craig."
I mean, presumably he came with me to this meetup because we live in the same town. So, logistically, it's not like I have goblin followers. That's Ravine.
I suppose I should be using this one then. I really liked that one though, but it's probably stealing, and I don't want to do that.
Do it, Lamp. Do it.
So we're gonna
Yeah.
trade it out.
Do it.
All the players are part of the guild in some capacity, either part of or adjacent to the guild in some way. Enough to do stuff for the guild.
Yes.
For example, I don't think anyone on the Goblin Farm is technically a part of the guild, but they have an alliance and an agreement with the guild, so, shrug. They still do shit when the guild asks them to, so that's what matters.
Actually, the only one that I know is stolen is this one.
Yeah.
I know, and it
it-
makes me sad,
like,
but it's
it's-
gone now.
It's so one-shotted that like if we and there's a precedent for this. The reason we do this is because it's been a problem in the past. But what happens is that if we go on an adventure and it takes too long and we have to end in the middle, our characters just get summoned back to the main town that we live in because they don't want people just dying out there randomly because we've got cool shit and they want to take our shit if we die.
Yeah.
So we all got tattoos or some sort of brand that lets them teleport us back to the main town.
Very nice.
Oh, I didn't know Ravine was a part of the guild. Cool.
Yeah, Ravine is a
Fair.
guild member. That's the reason why the goblins know shit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be a problem.
That's
And Gobdam is actually a colony of the Golden Fabian Empire, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Gobdam is where I live, and where Craig lives. You are currently still labeled as Galathar.
Sorry.
I mean, you don't have to.
Craig is enjoying delicious meat.
Nom, nom.
Nice.
I was
figured
having
I'd
some of
let
that
you
earlier.
know.
That is not a reasonable size category. That is not. That is not the case. It is Yeah.
I'm glad Mamba is enjoying New Alon.
New Elon?
New Alonsville,
New Alonsville.
Yeah.
my city that I left you in charge of.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make this character as pretentious. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, I love it.
Fantastic.
which is why every time that goblin Craig has to sneak on my, otherwise I wouldn't let him write it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this is.
Velon came from Matt's Discord.
Oh, sweet. Well,
Eh.
welcome. Maddie? Maddie's Discord. Okay.
Alright, what's the random event? What is our die of fate?
You are about to find out.
Yeah.
After this
Everybody,
commercial break.
everybody who is trained, figure out how you're going to do a group nature roll. And a group.
I have nature.
That ain't
Religion.
me, Chief.
I have +10, Nate.
I have a 7.
I have a 1.
A barbarian is bad at nature. I love that.
Craig?
That is not my specialty.
What's Craig's nature?
He's probably untrained, I imagine.
I gotta check real quick.
I have a negative to my intelligence, so it's less than it could be. Sad face.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't. I have the opposite of it.
I mean, yeah,
Also-
that just means the two of us roll, I suppose.
I mean,
Again.
barbarian was less of a choice and more of a, I guess I have to go with this.
If we're doing group, you would take +10, not.
That's true. But, you know, we'll see what, yeah, I mean. Let's go with that.
I see a great roll over there.
Again?
Apples.
No, that's what I said the first time I got a D roll.
Yeah.
I'm just that's my
Yeah.
thing.
Apple. Hey, depending on who you ask, that's a crit.
Yeah. I mean, that is true. It depends on the circumstances. It could be a crit.
Well, I've only got a 3.
Yeah, we rolled nature.
Yeah.
Acquired the nature roll.
I mean, when you're good at, I'm good at some stuff, and then I'm really bad at everything else.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's how the game works, man.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
Unless you're a bard,
Yeah, like
unless you're a bard or a rogue, you're generally really good at a couple things and shit at everything else.
Yeah.
like I have a really high intelligence with the character. I picked all intelligence skills to be trained in because
I have a high charisma, so I picked mostly charisma skills.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm surprisingly enough, I'm actually low dex, but speed based. Like my character can go up to 8 movement at a time.
You're
at
really
certain
fast,
situations.
but
Yeah,
you trip
I-
over things,
Okay,
Yes, yeah, it was really fucking funny. I'm really
which
fast.
is impressive because you're a
Don't
snake.
die.
you are
So
aware
my character's
that there is an unnatural presence. There's something in this area that's weirdly out of flux. It feels similar to going through a Feywild crossing. But there's
Does-
something wrong with it.
It feels shadowy.
Yes.
yeah, I'll
the
I'll
shadows.
tell everyone that.
The shadows here are longer than makes sense. And even though it's 110 degrees, for fuck's sake, there doesn't seem to be any direct sunlight in this area of the wood.
I pull out a bunch of those little superstitious tokens that I made last time this happened, and I start putting them in places nearby.
Can I Arcana check with or detect magic with Arcane?
Isn't it Fae?
Yes. But that doesn't mean they're not using arcane magic. A lot of Fae use arcane magic.
Is that just an Arcana roll?
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
You're rolling real well.
Yeah.
You said it.
Look at
Thanks.
You do not detect the presence of arcane magic, and you're pretty
Okay.
sure you would.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take a not defensive but deceptive. Watch her out for everything.
Everybody roll a will defense.
Will, okay.
Thank you. You said it.
Yep, you're welcome.
Fun.
I thought the 2 was mine. We have the same will.
Okay, the luck had to run out at some point, and I would
but
take
I
a very,
changed it.
I would take a very defensive stance. This is out of my expertise.
Um,
To be fair, I've gone through this shit before.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they let us go last time.
will
Yeah.
defense of
Well-
0, and it's one of the best rolls on the table.
I know.
Oh,
right?
look at that. Actually,
Goblin.
that's special.
Alon's will is not +2, is it? It's got to be higher. than
Yeah.
that.
What is will based off of?
Oh my god, your wisdom and charisma are fuck awful.
Yeah,
Check
so
this out,
I
chat.
gained 3. I gained 3 through my stuff, but I lose 1 from my charisma.
Jeez.
This is
Ugh.
just awful.
Oh, that
No
is just.
wonder she's such a
abysmal.
bitch. Got a charisma of 8.
Oh God,
Wow.
Nice.
that is brash.
Yeah,
My
man.
intelligence is an 8. You're
Oh,
you're as unlikable as I am smart.
Do I have to do a will for my horse as well?
No, it's not real.
Yeah.
Oh, feels bad.
It's a fake whale.
It's a fake whale. Yeah, it's a worse whale. It's a very small worse whale that isn't real. So Alon starting to think that apple looks really, really good. And you catch yourself mowing down on your trail rations like you're trying to get fat. Maba's just a little distracted. Probably by mice.
Well, no, Mamba. Well, if it's a hunger-based thing, Mamba is definitely distracted by pulling out those things from before that she made the last time she had to deal with shadowy things. Those tokens.
Are they edible?
They're made of
Eh.
clay.
Anything is edible if you try hard enough.
All of Mamba's crafts are made out of clay that is 100% food safe.
Well, that doesn't
That's a
make
lie.
it food.
We play all the time, and also that's a lie because Mamba just picks up clay from the ground. But you know, she's a dumbass, and she thinks it's fine.
It's a trade secret.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be considering eating dirt. But that seems to be what's happening right now to you. Crag's right on the edge of it. Crag could definitely go for some meat, but realizes that something about that doesn't make sense.
Craig, do you got any more food?
No.
Bardian doesn't notice at all.
I thought this armor was looser.
No.
How's Emmett doing over there?
Oh yeah.
Emmett's trying to keep an eye out. He says, I've got a bad feeling about this place.
Go.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
shadowy shadows are kind of discomforting. They didn't kill us last time, but there's no guarantee that that's the same as. This will be the same as last time.
Can
Well, that's not good logic. If something
So-
doesn't kill you once, that doesn't mean it won't kill you the next time.
Yeah.
so I want to I
Exactly.
want to do something, but I don't know if it'll spur them being angry. There's one way we can tell get the hell out of here now is if we cast light on an object and throw it towards the shadow. And if the shadow doesn't move, we need to go, but it might piss them off.
I
Do
have.
you
I'm
generally
gonna
try to
hand-
piss off?
I'm gonna hand
Okay.
the little what would I call those? Fucking, they're little snake
Sigil.
They're not sigils because they're figures. They're protective figures, basically. They're whatever the snake people in the snake
Fetishes.
pit used as protective. Yeah, fetishes. They're protective fetishes that the snake people use. And I'm gonna start handing them out to everyone else because, like, fucking shadows.
Thank you. This
I
looks
guess
nice.
this will help.
Yeah.
I will take
Okay.
your word for it.
Okay, we need to go.
Yeah. Let's just move along.
It seems like a good idea to leave.
Moving along worked last time. Here's hoping.
Can I cast a cantrip and cast ghost sound like far away from us? Try and draw whatever around us that way for a minute.
Yes. And then roll a armor defense with disadvantage.
Oh shit.
Just Alon?
Excellent.
Alon is the hungriest.
Yeah.
You desire
Actually,
to
I'm the
feed.
hungriest. But
12.
yeah, I mean, that's not gonna do it.
Whap.
All right. You take 7 damage,
Oof.
and the creature manifests.
Oh, what type of damage?
No, he's just the worst.
Weapon
Oh
damage.
no.
Weapon damage?
Yes. And of
Dang.
course, the default is not name tags are on, even though I have clipped it on. I have to clip show.
The only one who doesn't have a name tag is Crag.
No, I'm at the hungry. Although it is
Oh.
true that
Name tag.
the Crag does not have a name tag. We'll give Crag
That's
a name tag.
okay.
All right.
There we go. That's better.
So, there is a terrifying 20-foot tall monster that seems to be made out of mouth, stomach, and claws. There's some other bits too, but they aren't important, and the creature's shape makes that very, very clear. It is also your turn.
Who?
You.
Well, that fucking hurt. Burning hands.
You fucking get him. You want to eat this.
Close blast, burst 3, implement, flex. What is that damage? I've never cast this before.
2d6 plus implement, or plus key ability modifier, etc.
2d6 plus 5.
Well, yeah, but you're rolling your... What's your casting implement?
Battle Tome.
Nice.
So it'd be 6. So it'd be 6 if it's
Everybody's
casting.
carrying the Book of Bonkin.
Yeah. Gotta love that battle tome, man.
Yeah,
So
it's
D20
very
plus
popular.
Hey. D20 plus 6 to attack against will. Is that it?
Well, probably. It sounds reasonable.
I've never
to me.
used this. I've never used this before.
You know how to calculate them. That's sounds reasonable. Oh,
Ooh.
I'm
You
assuming
had
that
too
makes
many
it.
apples early on.
Did you just for it?
It's reverse reflex though, so it might be not. It might be just barely a miss.
It's a spell, so they miss for half. You got that going for you.
2d6 plus 5. Half it. So 7.
In your panic, you barely get the thing, and the huge swath of fire that wipes out most of that area. That whole section of the woods is on fire now.
Yeah, and he can't pass through it unless he has fire.
Yeah, that is true.
Then minor action. I'm gonna move away, but I'm gonna face that bitch.
Okay.
Teleport 5.
All right. You teleport out of melee, which is a very good call.
Thank you for your time.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.